Hello and welcome back to David's Closet. On this channel we talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, all of those fun things from the male point of view and on a budget. If that's something that's interesting to you, please subscribe to my channel. Working really hard to grow this channel. Want to hit 1,000 by early April for my birthday, so please smash that button if you don't already. Like the videos that you enjoy. Go through and watch some of my previous videos. There's a big backlog of them if you're new. I have quite a few unboxings, reviews, and fun collaborations. And if you already subscribe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I always look forward to reading your comments down below. So without any further ado, we're going to get into this unboxing. And as you saw by the thumbnail, it's a pretty decent sized box. And this is actually a re-unboxing. This is my very first ever re-unboxing. And I'm going to unbox it and then we're going to explain the details behind why it's a re-unboxing. Well, I ordered it from NordstromRack and I mean, it's literally just right here. Like, horribly packaged. Like, this is going to spoil what it is. Like, this is just not even like remotely attempted at this point. Well, this is my first ever purchase from NordstromRack and I am not impressed at all. This bag is horribly packaged, which I'll throw a picture of it in the box for you. And there's also like residue all over it. There's scuffs all over it. Like this area right over here is like dull and like scuffed. There's also a big scratch back here. And the bottom is all scratched. Like, I understand that this leather is supposed to look a little aged and crinkly, but these are like scuffs and scratches. This is not like an aged leather look. And it's probably because it was sliding around in a frickin' box with like no protection, no padding, nothing. Just raw leather in a box. Yeah, this is going back. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. And this is the second time I've had to return it too. So, what the heck? Like, and I know it's not showing, but there's like I want to say it's residue, which my last one had, but this isn't coming off. Well, that was a quick and easy unboxing, guys. What a fail. NordstromRack, I will never buy from you again. This is atrocious. So, well, I tried again. Here's our backup Minkoff Edie Maxi shoulder bag. It will be going back to NordstromRack because this is not acceptable in my opinion. Yeah, I'm so disappointed right now. I've been looking forward to this. This took forever to get here. It took almost 2 weeks because of UPS delays. And then I get it today and this is what I get. Like this bag that's just haphazardly tossed into a cardboard box and sent off. And a cardboard box that's way too big for it. So it just slid around inside this box for 10 days while it was in transit and just scuffed the living crap out of it. Well, they have these on clearance right now on NordstromRack for $197, which is a really good deal because these were originally just under $380, I think. But like I said, and you can even see there a huge scuff. And again, that's not a crease. That's not a, distressed look. That's a scratch. But here's the biggest issue. Right here. I know it's small, but that's like a puncture in the leather. That's not glue. It's not raised. It's actually a divot. I can see it on the light and I can tell when I touch it that that's like a puncture. Now, is that the end of the world? No. But on a brand new handbag, do I want that? No. On the inside here, it's covered in scratches and scuffs. And again, these are not like the crinkly leather. Those are scratches and scuffs. Like down here. There's a bunch. I was really excited to have this back in my collection because I really liked it. My last one just had some quality issues. And then I find one and I get it and it doesn't have necessarily quality issues. It just was horribly packaged and shipped and it destroyed it on the way. So what a disappointment and not worth 200 bucks. But I like these bags because they're long enough straps to fit on my shoulder comfortably, which I have been looking for something, and I really want a Chanel Jumbo, but no thank you. Yeah. Have you guys ever had issues like this with Nordstrom's before? Because I am just utterly appalled by this. Well, costume change. I did something. So, I was really disappointed about the Rebecca Minkoff Maxi Edie bag. So I wanted to return it. So I went to initiate the return process online, assuming I would get a, sticker to put on it to take it to UPS and drop it, but that cost 10 bucks. There's another return option, I think that's like $14, or the free one is to take it to a NordstromRack. And we don't have a lot of luxury stores, and we have one Nordstrom and 2 NordstromRacks where I live. And I wish our Nordstrom had more stuff, but whatever, I digress. Our Nordstrom racks are usually pretty good. I don't tend to shop there a lot because I do prefer the higher end brands, and it's just not worth my time. But I said, you know what, let's go return it and grab dinner and do all the things. So that's what we did. And I am glad we did, because I was going to just return it. I walked in, I'm like, just return it and be done with it. And as soon as we walk in, right by the door, this was standing on a rack, or sitting on a rack, hanging. And I am very excited. Now, it's not in perfect condition. There are some condition issues, but I'm okay with them. So, you're like, David, it's an Edie Maxi. You're right. But, first off, this is like grained pebble leather. Not quite caviar, but definitely more caviar than the shiny that you saw earlier. And now thinking about it, while I was at the store, every single Edie I've had has been some sort of different texture. The first one, if I remember correctly, was a glove tanned. The one that I just returned was more of like a crinkly semi-patent leather. And then this one is pebbled. And I like pebbled better because it hides blemishes. There are a few glue residue marks on this bag, but the pebbled hides it. There's also a little bit of scratching, but again, the pebbled hides it perfectly. So I am okay with those. The way the handles were on the rack, unfortunately, there is a little bit of warping to them. So, not my favorite thing, but also not the end of the world. There's no cracking or anything. They're just a little bit warped, but maybe they'll unkink eventually. Just like my Chanel Grand shopping totes, those honestly are warped too. So I'm okay with it, but here we are. I am so excited. This was the same price, $197.99. With the tax difference where I live versus where I bought it, I had to pay an extra $2. But that's fine. Super excited. I posted on my Instagram, if you saw, a post about how I was disappointed with NordstromRack. They actually reached out. I haven't responded yet, but I already returned it, so there's nothing they can probably do or will do. But I do want them to know that they need to take a little bit more time while packaging things, because it's just a shame. But on the flip side, I am so excited because I got it in the leather that I wanted. Like I said, there are a few scratches and things, it's not perfect, but knowing that before I bought it, and I could actually see it before I bought it, I'm okay with what I'm seeing. The biggest issue is there's a lot of wear here. I don't think this bag was bought, used, and returned, but definitely was sampled a lot, or maybe it was a return, I don't know. I don't really care. It's fine with me. Again, I'm not going to do a full review on it. You guys, I will link that below. You can see it. But I will do a review actually after I actually use the bag for you. That way you can see it. And if you want to see that, there's the tag. And I guess it was $199.97. Same difference. Stuffing, take that all out. A silica gel pack. And it says 100% genuine leather made in Vietnam. So Rebecca Minkoff, that in my opinion is very similar to Coach in Coach Outlet. I wouldn't say it's super high end, but I actually watched a video. The leather choice is actually a really good leather on the Edies, at least. There's that guy, and I'm gonna link him. I'll put a screenshot in here. But there's a guy, he tears apart bags and he tells you if they're worth the money. And I watched his on Rebecca Minkoff today, and he said the leather was actually a really, really good quality leather. And he said it's comparable to a lot of the luxury brands in his opinion. So I do like that. And I'm so glad to finally have one in my collection. And I just love this pebbled leather. And I just cannot wait to stuff it and use it. Okay, so I'm not going to go in, like I said, too much detail. But here it is all nice and packed. And all of my stuff in there. If it's lovely, if it's perfect. I'll do a little bit more in depth on it once I actually carry it a little bit more. My first review of the one that I didn't end up keeping about a year ago, I'll post that down below. I didn't get to carry that bag a lot because the return policy through Minkoff's website, you know, of course, I didn't want to carry it and then return it. So I didn't get a lot of actual like practical use. But with this one, I'm going to, because I'm keeping it no matter what, since I've been able to inspect it prior to purchase. But I'm really excited. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys joining me on these roller coasters. I promise I don't intend to have unboxing roller coasters. Sometimes it's just how it works. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.